Hello everybody. I'm trying to figure this out. Honest to God. Let me see. Let's see. Alright, there you go. Okay, so I'm in my kitchen because I have workings all over my house and I'm currently doing something on the floor of my kitchen. I like working on the floor. Like I do my workings on the floor, but because I have an apartment, I have like things on my altar, I have things on the floor of my altar, like at the bottom, and now I have like this other working going on. So I've been busy. So this and if I start sneezing and blowing my nose, please forgive me. So this video is going to be about the snail mail. So let's see what's going on. Let's see if I have my, I'm going to show you guys the cards. This is snail mail and cards that I would like to sell. Let's see. So it's just probably one that I want to sell, and then the rest are going to be put for snail mail. And I also want to talk about like little gestures and things that I like to give to my clients. And if you ever receive a package from me, this is how it's going to be received. So let's start off with that. So I have like specific cards that I use. Or if you hear noise in the background, like please disregard. But so I have these cards. I think I've spoken about this on my Instagram, on my little stories. So I have cards that I use, right? Such as these. These are like the guardian angel ones. Small decks like these. And I like to send them out. I mean, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 decks that I don't want to do snail mail for, but I would like to, not that I would like, but I have sent out packages with a card saying whatever and hope that the message resonates with whoever receives the package. So that's a little nice gesture that I like to put in my packages. So if you ever order like a dress candle from me or like a pregnancy ribbon from me or anything, you are going to receive that. Now, talking about pregnancy ribbons, I'll make a separate video about that anyway. So these cards, this is the, oh my goodness, I don't remember the name of these cards, but these are Tony Karma's Salerno. It's a Blue Angel publishing or publication, and these are like heart shaped. It doesn't bring a guidebook, but these are heart shaped, and they have like beautiful depictions and a few of his artwork within the deck. And then in the back it has the different colors. So it has the front, which is the artwork here, and then it has the different colors here. And it has like the paragraphs, not the different colors, the paragraphs. So I'm gonna use this for snail mail. By the time you guys watch this video, on my website I will have the names of the decks that I will be adding to my snail mail. So that you guys can choose the different types can choose the cards, or just like have a random choice. You can either choose the deck that you want to have a pull from or have a reading from, and of course you get to keep the card. And then, excuse me, or I can just choose randomly for you. So for those of you that haven't watched my other video, which is in regards to the different types of readings that I have available, I am, I'm doing one of my readings, which is snail mail. And of course, give me a moment. Oof. Of course, this was about to fall. I'm like doing workings, like I said, with like candles, and I hope I didn't expose my behind. Oh. So I have to watch them. So anyway, you can leave that away. I'll fix it. So that was one of the decks, and then I have the And then I have the Art of Life. And it's supposed to be like a Rider-Waite-Smith. It's supposed to be a Rider-Waite-Smith, and it has like quotes at the bottom, and it's cards that you can keep for yourself. Like I said, it's snail mail, you keep it for yourself. But it has nice portraits and nice depictions of famous paintings. And it'll remind you of your reading, or it'll remind you of it'll remind you of the reading that you have, or the message that you needed to keep. So, and then I have this one, which I don't remember the name. It is a self-published deck. But I want to say this is like the Shakti Oracle deck. This deck has given me the strength to move forward in many, many things. In many, many areas of my life. And so I feel like it's time for me to give back. And so I want to include it in my snail mail, you know, collection or whatever. That's that one. And I was looking at my phone. It's because I am getting text messages and they're distracting me. Then I have, this is the Anubis Oracle. And I feel like the snail mail is, not only do you get to keep the card and look at the card for yourself, you can put it like in your journal or in your diary, and it's personal. I also feel like the decks that I'm using for snail mail, or for the purposes of snail mail, are decks that my clients can understand. So they're not just like pretty pictures. This one is a self-published deck as well. It has like pretty like flowers. And then it has the meaning in the back. And the name of the flower. So it's not just that you get to, you know, just keep a card, but you also get to resonate with the meaning. Some decks are not good for snail mail because the clients won't always understand. It's not like, it's not something that is, I don't know, like what deck can I say? Like, you can't send a client this deck. Okay, for example, this deck right here. This deck is one of the Brian Froud Ferry Decks. I would not use this deck as a snail mail because the client sometimes won't be able to resonate with they'll be able to resonate with pictures if they're into fairies, but they won't be able to read it at the bottom. And I just don't feel like they'll be able to resonate with it. So the way I chose my decks is, I'm selling this one, by the way. Whoever's interested, I'm selling the Brian Froud deck. So those are one of the decks that I'm selling. But I just want my clients to be able to resonate with the pictures, and for them to be like, for it to be easy for them to understand. Then I have this is the Dragon Oracle, and I forgot who the owner is, the creator is, but this is a Dragon Oracle, and I love this deck. But I feel like it's more of a deck that talks about like ascension and so on and so forth. So I think I'm gonna repurchase it for myself, like for readings in my shop. But I feel like this deck is one of those that I'm still gonna list. For there's a few decks that are like that I'm gonna list them for snail mail. But for now, because I already have this copy, I will list it for snail mail. And it's Dragon Energy, and it has really nice messages that are like good for any sort of reading except for love. But it's inspiring. That is the word that I'm looking for. I'm looking for decks that I can do the snail mail that inspire my clients to be better for themselves or grow spiritually. That's what I'm looking for. And besides the ones that I'm showing you guys, I also have a list of decks that I have not purchased as of yet, but that I'm going to include in the snail mail. So this is the Goddess Oracle. It does have nudity, which is something that I'm going to add into the description of the listing of this reading. It does have nudity, but it also connects you with goddess energy. And like I said, people can choose what decks to get their snail mail from, or just for them to to have me choose what deck to use randomly, you know. But in the description, I'm gonna say that there's some decks that do have nudity, and to be aware of that. This is another goddess deck. This is the Mythical Goddess Tarot, which is to me not really a tarot deck. It's more of like a mixture of a tarot deck and an oracle card. Well, there you go. So yeah, it is feminine energy, this deck, but it also speaks to the soul of anyone. Doesn't matter. So that's 2 decks right there. I'm gonna keep the books of the decks because they're very informative, and it doesn't hurt to hold information. But it's decks that do inspire, that I do love, and so I want to just share that with my clients. Then I have the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, which is round. And it has these like messages. Some of them are positive, some of them are quote unquote positive, and some of them are quote unquote negative. But they're great, and they're usually very on point when it comes to messages. I use them sometimes for daily draws for myself, but they're going to be listed in my shop for snail mail. There you go. So that's that. And then I'm going to get my book now so that I can tell you guys which ones are on my 2 shop list. Let's see. I know I have the... Okay, so I have my list. So I have the wisdom of... I have just a few decks. I thought I had more. So I have wisdom from the Gita deck. It's called Wisdom from Bhagavad Gita deck. I have the Journey to the Goddess Realm. I have the Universe Has Your Back Oracle, which I have a copy for myself. And I've been trying to like get connected with it, but I think I'm gonna just use it as a snail mail oracle. I didn't bring it with me, but I'm sure you guys all have seen the Universe Has Your Back Oracle deck. The My Daily Affirmation cards by Shirley Richardson. The Mystical Lenormand deck. I'm not quite sure about that, about the Lenormand decks yet. I think I'm going to cross that one out. Actually, as a matter of fact, I am, because it doesn't have... it's nice to look at, but it doesn't have like words or inspiring words for clients to look at. I have the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle deck, but I'm gonna get I'm gonna get an extra copy, just like I am for the Dragon Oracle. For the snail mail, I have the Butterfly Visions Oracle cards, Angel Remedy Oracle. I have the Lavish Earth Crystal Affirmation cards. I have the Angel Feather Oracle and Reflections Oracle. I probably have added a few more to my list of decks that I would like into my collection for snail mail, but as of now, that is the extra cards that I would like to add on. So I am going to like just purchase cards and leave them on the side for the snail mail. But for now, you guys know what you guys are getting yourselves into when it comes to snail mail. And for those of you that would like to purchase the Brian Froud Oracle deck, I have the book, and I'm, you know, getting rid of the deck as well. It is trimmed and edged in brown and cornered as well. So for those of you that are interested, let me know. Comment below if you're interested, and I will send you a link to my PayPal. And just stay tuned for other videos. I'm like trying to look at this stuff, trying to make sure that I don't forget anything for snail mail. So yeah, by the time you guys watch this video, all those cards will be added, and you guys can look up more information. So I'm back, you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.